Let's have a few words about Brahmari. How we do Brahmari. Maybe that's a good entrance. First, I want to say, when we do Brahmari, there are two things we should do. First, we listen to ourselves. Or no, there are three things we have to do. The first thing that we do is, we only make as sound as absolutely necessary. So we start very silent, and from that silence we move into more. Why do we do that? Because it's not about the audible sound. It's about the subtle sound. So let's first exercise this. When we do Brahmari, how do we start? Do we start out like to hear some sound? Or are we starting like here first the subtle, and then what the sound means to us is more important than what the sound sounds like. The more silent the sound is, the better. And then gradually we increase intensity upward. This is the first thing we do. We start silent, and then we increase our intensity. Let's first try this together. Sit up straight. And we first let the sound vibrate here. Not here, here. And we are silent. Then we get more loud. And then eventually from here, we can move the sound till the top of the head. Okay? Good. Very silent. Then try to feel into it, which intensity you really need. It's like, let's first imagine you're a bag of air, and everything that you do in order to do Brahmari, you relax that bag of air. It's like and the air just streams out, and it pushes the sound from here into Brahmarandra. Brahmarandra. What does that mean? The opening of Brahman. Why is Brahmari Brahmari? Let's touch here for a second. Massage this place at the top of your head. And massage it while I'm talking. This is very fun. So like, imagine, why is Brahmarandra called Brahmarandra? And why is Brahmari called Brahmari? Brahmari first means the bee. But it is also that sound that opens the door to Brahman. So when you do Brahmari, you're like, and then just that bag of air goes It's like as if you would breathe out here. Let's try this one for a second. Inhale. first, let's be even more silent with the sound and imagine the sound moves along the neck till the top of the head. Because the sound can take different routes of movement. It moves from the heart back in the neck, and then it moves up the neck into the top of the heart. And very silent first. So do the same thing again and consciously listen to yourself. Listen to you and assess your sound. Is this the way you want to sound like? Is this the way you sound? Inhale. One more. Again, and think, Brahmari is the sound that opens the gate to Brahman. Inhale. Good. Then there are two more things. The first thing is you are as silent as possible and then you move into sound. The second thing is you listen to yourself. And the third very important thing when we are in a group is you listen to the others. And the fourth thing is you resonate with them. Why? What's the next thing? Yeah? Together you travel. So you're not doing this in a group. This is like for yourself, when you're alone, in your own room doing Brahmari, you first silent into loud, move through your body, make the sound move through your body. Second thing is listen to yourself and assess your sound, connect to your sound, because your brain does things without knowing that you do them. This is Anamaya Kosha. This is your physical body. The physical body is made out of habits. It's crystallization of spirit. You are not aware of what your body does. It just does. In the same way, your body just makes sounds. You say make sound, body makes sounds. But this is not what you want to do. What you want to do is, you want to be Brahman. Who is Brahman? Brahman is the creator. The creator creates. For that matter, everything that the creator does is a creative act. How can a habit be a creative act? It cannot. Destroy your habits in the fire of the ever new creation with the power of your awareness. So be aware of the sound that you make, and in that way create it anew. then you become divine. Because the joy of God is only in the act of creation, not in the aftermath. God creates. At that moment, you are stuck in your patterns. Without observing, you're getting further away from God. You're getting further away from Brahman. This is a secret. This is why paying attention or cultivating awareness is a spiritual act, because you become closer to the moment of creation. You get closer to God, in which God is present. God is present in the wave, the constant ever-existing wave of creation. And in that wave of creation, no habits do ever exist. How could they? All things are always new. They're forever new. They're always fresh. They're always a newborn baby. Everything is always a newborn baby at all times. No habits. It's true. Yeah? So let's listen to ourselves and recreate the sound that we do. Third thing, if you are now in a group, listen to the other. Because then it can become a collective experience, and it should be a collective experience. There is the other Brahmari, where we inhale and exhale. This Brahmari is very pleasant when you also do it in a group together, yeah, because then the sound can merge and build the sound of the cosmic prana that moves through eternity. Yeah, how is the sound at the inhalation done? The sound of the inhalation is not done with the vocal cords, but with the nose flap. Try. This is not, this would be done, it's not this, it's it goes a little bit up. Brahmari dissolves away the mind. Yeah. It is a very great technique. Yeah, we have to do this more. Yeah. But really truly doing it, not just this is not Brahmari. We are not observing the aspect of moving from the base through the body to the top of the head. We are not silent and moving into the subtle. We are not listening to ourselves and we are not listening to the other. And it's not Brahmari. Because there is no creation of consciousness. So let's be careful with that sound that we produce. Because you see, the sound that you do, why do you need to be especially careful in the case of Brahmari? Because the sound that you emanate is the mind that you have. And many people emanate their mind all the time. You see, like Manipura chakra emanates from Vishuddhi chakra. The fire eats the nectar. Yeah, this we had the fire of Manipura chakra eats the supreme nectar of Vishuddhi, possesses Vishuddhi chakra. You could say the supreme silence of yourself, from which all the sounds of the universe are emanated, is possessed by your greedy mind, by the mind of fear, of wanting, of desire, of confusion, of anger. Yeah? That mind possesses the supreme space within you. And this you hear when the voice is pushed, aggressive, strong. You see? When the voice of a person is twisted, then it is the mind that takes possession of that voice. Yeah? This is very normal usually for human beings, that the mind takes possession of that. So why do we need to be especially careful now in Brahmari? Because in Brahmari we want to break through the constructions of our mind. In the space beyond mind, we want to dissolve that mind away. So I think the most important question is listen to your sound and ask yourself the question, is that me? Is it me? Or is it something that I do? Because you can do something but not think it's you. And in that way you can step by step wise, come closer to that sound that you are, that you resonate. From Vishuddhi Chakra. Okay? Good. So she's Brahmari somehow. So nice. Her body vibrates in this Brahmari. So the power of consciousness is full of Brahmari. The power of consciousness is full of that energy that opens the gate to Brahman. This is what it means. Good. Now we make a 5 minutes break. Is that fine? And we continue.